Hey, what's up everyone? We got a new devlog. Alright. So for one, ignore the other devlogs. They were kind of trash, to put it lightly. In this devlog, we're going to go over what I've learned and where we're at now. For one, I teamed up with an amazing partner. We found a great artist. I made a new game design document to outline pre-alpha things. And we started a pretty concise Trello page to track our goals. I wanted to integrate networking into the project from the beginning, and we decided to go with Mirror Network. And that is because it works well with Unity. Even though it's not the best for large-scale MMOs, it would be a miracle if we ever needed to scale up that high. But I'm willing to scale up if the game gets that popular, of course. So for the pre-alpha phase, we're focusing on just the basics and with some added art. So this is just a basic UI for health, basic enemies with chase and leash features, a player with, obviously players with movement and attack sprites, probably just one attack sprite for now, one weapon type, but in the future obviously we will expand upon that. But the most difficult thing that I wanted to integrate from the very beginning is the server. I wanted to make sure that we had a multiplayer server ready to go. Instead of building a game and trying to add multiplayer into a built game, I wanted to have that a game that was built for multiplayer day one. I think that would cut a lot of things that we might have to backtrack on in the future and just make it easier to build an online game. So a lot of game devs might be screaming at their screen right now saying, why do you need art right away? So I've decided that art is a great motivator for me. It keeps me wanting to keep going. I get to see the sprites and how they interact and how things are going to look. Maybe not the final look, but how things are going to look, how basic skills and attacks are going to look. And I think it's been a great decision to include art this early. Honestly, it can be a burden. I understand it, but it's my burden I'm willing to bear. So I will say the alpha phase is moving along pretty nicely. We have server connection already done. Thanks to my amazing partner. He has figured out how Mirror works, and we got a little bit of a trial server going on to see how connecting will work with multiple computers. We tried to get the best settings for server, especially for the future. Instead of having to kind of fuck everything up now, we're trying to pick the best settings that we can and learn in the best way we can so that in the future it's less backtracking, if that makes sense. We are able to integrate player movement. We have sprites on the way, and a lot of just the basic stuff for the pre-alpha is moving a lot quicker than I thought it would. So on that note, I'm hoping we can move on to the next phase, which will be the alpha phase, which we will expand more into a lot more RPG things. Because right now, pre-alpha is just kind of a character attacking enemies and killing them. Just kind of a proof of concept, and then the alpha phase will add the RPG mechanics, like leveling some skill trees and building up on that framework of what we actually, it's going to take shape to a more RPG setting. And we'll still have the server integrated into that as well, and we can still test how those skills and leveling up mechanics will work on a server. Now, if you made it this far into the video, first of all, thank you for hearing me yap about my pre-alpha game project that I've been working on forever, and things I hit a few setbacks. Obviously, I had to graduate from school. I'm still doing the modding. Don't worry, guys. If you're here just to find out modding news, I am still doing modding. If you do have an interest in this game I'm making, well, I'm here to keep you updated on that. I'm hoping that I can get these devlogs out at a better pace and are better edited, because the first two just really were rushed and kind of shitty. And I didn't know what I was doing, honestly, and I did have to fall on my face a bit to really learn that, okay, I need to be more focused and I need to take baby steps into this and slowly build upon what I'm doing. And I think I have a great partner for it, and I'm really happy with how things are going, and I'm really hoping to continue this journey and take you guys along with me. I think the devlogs are going to come out when I make major milestones. Technically, we've hit a major milestone already with the pre-alpha phase, and I think the next devlog will definitely be during alpha. when we start either at the end of pre-alpha, I can show you guys exactly what it's going to look like with the movement, the attack sprite and everything. I'm really happy to show you guys that. That'll be awesome. And then when we move into alpha phase, I can maybe show you guys what we're going to start building and how we're going to build our framework for our skills and our leveling up and everything. And that's going to be exciting. Now, for anyone who's interested in joining the Patreon, I would like to incorporate this into the Patreon along with my modding still, but I definitely would like to maybe offer the Patreon something more. So I might be doing mini devlogs for the Patreon, and I definitely want to give you guys access to any betas I do, if I do any beta testing, because beta is going to be far away. During the beta, we're going to have like most of the mechanics done, if not all of them, and we definitely could have a test server that any Patreon can join at any tier. Just to it kind of helps us out. First of all, you're giving me money, so that helps anyone. And then also, you get to play my game, which helps you, but it also helps us test what the server would look like, what things we need to shore up, any bugs or anything. And then hopefully from there, we can definitely make something special for you guys. Really excited to showcase everything we have going. And for those, once again, that are just here to find out anything about my mods, I'm still modding. I'm hoping to do one more major mod, finish up the Saiyan mod, update the Naruto mod here and there, but ultimately, I would like to focus more on this as it develops, especially if it starts to become more material. If I don't have a lot of setbacks, my motivation is super high for this project, and I don't have the restrictions of a mod. This is my own game. I can fix things at my leisure. I'm not kind of scrambling to figure out what's broken, what's not. Obviously, it's probably going to be even more so bug hunting, but I'm fine with it because it's like my baby. It's my own game, it's my own thing, and I just feel like I have a lot more motivation to dig through and fix things in my own game rather than dig through and fix things for someone else's game, if that makes sense. And not really fixing things for someone else's game, but fixing things in my mod for their game. There's nothing wrong with base RimWorld, just, modding is modding. Well, I want to make my own game.